AI is everywhere. It's reshaping industries, automating jobs, and it's forcing us to rethink what it really means to be a tech professional. Now, the big question is, how do you keep your career safe in a world where AI is taking over? That's what I'm going to be talking about today. It's really just going to be focused on the real strategies that I will be using, and there's not going to be any fluff in here. So let's start with the truth. AI is not just a trend anymore. It's not going to go away. Let's accept that, right? Billions of dollars are being poured into AI startups, and companies are literally adopting AI at a crazy, insane pace today. Every day there's a new technology being launched. It's even faster than what it was like a year ago. Whether it's automating boring stuff, repetitive tasks, analyzing data, or maybe predicting trends, AI is becoming the backbone of modern businesses. Really, it's becoming more and more accessible to everyone. This is why it's a game changer. Back in the days, only the coders who were able to connect APIs or use or build their own machine learning models that were able to leverage on these pre-trained models in the AI industry. But today, everyone could easily use because it's so abstracted away from the code. But here's another reality, right? Most developers, including me, maybe you if you're watching this, are never going to train and build their own AI models. Why? That's because these roles really require advanced and specialized knowledge and degrees and years of experience and very niche expertise. So for the average tech professional, this isn't the path. And that's okay because there's a smarter and a more practical way to future-proof your career regardless of which industry you're in today. Behind every AI platforms is infrastructure. So things like cloud platforms, hardware, security, networks, and all the tools that keep systems running. Companies adopting AI are not building these systems from scratch. In fact, no one really builds stuff from scratch anymore today. They're relying on services like AWS, GCP, Azure. So what does that mean for you or for me? If you're already experienced with cloud technologies, it's time to level up, right? Certifications like the Azure AI Engineer Associate can set you apart. They teach you how to integrate AI into cloud solutions, exactly what companies need as they adopt AIs as they scale. You don't need to create AI models, you just need to know how to work with businesses and use them efficiently to achieve certain business goals. While AI can write code, it still really requires developers to integrate AI into applications, right? Think of tools like OpenAI's API or LangChain, right? These let developers create AI-powered solutions that businesses can actually use. Here's the difference. You're not just building a static app anymore. You're creating something dynamic, something that uses AI to solve real problems, not building technology for building's sake, right? For example, chatbots, browser extensions, or apps that integrate AI models into workflows. This is where your programming skills meet AI. And trust me, companies are really desperately looking for developers who are able to bridge that gap. Now, you might be wondering, where do I even start, right? So here's the plan. If you're into cloud technologies, focus on maybe trying to get some AI certifications, for example, the one I mentioned just now as an Azure AI engineer. Or if you're more into coding, start building simple AI-powered apps. It's nothing too difficult because you're probably already integrating APIs in your day-to-day. It's just integrating another form of API. Experiment with APIs, create prototypes, and get familiar with the tools, right? Push your project to GitHub, deploy it, and show what you can do. And another thing that you could actually do is explore all the latest AI-assisted coding tools like Cursor, Lovable. These things are crazy. It's moving at a rapidly fast pace. And I think as a developer, you should understand at least how to use it. Even if you're not going to use it in your workflow, you need to know how to use it when the time comes. And just don't overthink it. You don't need a PhD in machine learning or even advanced statistics or mathematics to stay relevant. What you need to do is now stack the AI knowledge and stay updated with the latest developments in AI and combine it into your current skill set. So as a closing, I'm going to say that AI is not going to be here to take your job. It's really here to redefine it. If you don't upskill yourself with AI today, then you're going to lose out to developers who are using AI. However, AI on its own, at its current pace, it's not going to take away your job. Come on, there's still so much to be done. And every company is going to compete for the best developers. Still, I speak to CTOs on a daily basis and everyone's still so freaking desperate for good tech talents. You can't run away from that. So the question is, are you ready to adapt and do you want to adapt, right? As a developer, I think growth and learning is a constant variable. And if you say no to my question just now that you don't want to adapt, then I'm afraid a career as a developer may not be the best for you. So start today because the future of tech is already here. It's literally moving at a super fast pace. If this helped, let me know your biggest takeaway in the comments. Let me know what you're building with AI and how you're preparing in the age of AI. All right, see you in the next one.